Yo, what's good, gang? It's the dope guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright. And here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Today's video we got by Frankie with a Cam, man. Shout out to him. American and South Africa, 5 culture shocks I never expected. Am I leaving? Yo, shout out to Frankie with a Cam. Much love, respect to him. The link to the original video will be down in my description box below, so make sure you subscribe and tap in with him. But we're gonna learn about his experience being in South Africa. Y'all already know. Shout out to my peoples out there. Y'all already know how we rockin'. Y'all my dogs. Put y'all heavy, man. It's December, so I know y'all out there lit. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who be tapped in. Those who wish me happy birthday last week, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna learn about his 5 culture shocks of him being out there. So I cannot wait to tap into this video. But before we do that, subscribe to the dope guy. That way to get notifications every time I upload. And if I'm right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know this. Go big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir, Ski.
What's up, guys? So this video is about the top 5 culture shocks I had when moving from the US to South Africa. So one of the things people are kind of worried about when they're moving to a new place is what are the things that they're now not going to have access to anymore.
Right.
And with Cape Town, one of the things that shocked me the most was the fact that they have absolutely everything you could imagine and then some. Every kind of food. It seems like every language is spoken here, every kind of weather. So yeah, with that being said, I really didn't feel like I was missing out on anything going on in the U.S. For those who want to know more about why I chose to move to South Africa, I made several videos about that.
Awesome.
I'll actually link those below. The second thing was the way people socialize here. It's a lot more open, and it might take people by surprise if they're not, too familiar with South Africans. They're extremely friendly, and so people might just strike up conversation, and it's not for any specific reason. They just want to talk because you happen to be next to them. And I actually touched more on that. And
I like those type of people because I am such a social butterfly, bro. Like I could literally like have a conversation with anyone. Some people are not like that, and that's cool. But I'm someone who, once I was raised like that, but I just naturally became that type of person, especially as I got older. You know what I'm saying? Being more social around people, different ethnic groups. So I definitely feel that. So I'm all for that type of that vibe with other people, just having a random conversation.
In the separate video I did, I'll link that below. Also, I've been getting a ton of questions on my move to South Africa, living in Cape Town, how's dating there, how's the cost of living, all sorts of things like that. So I actually started a Discord. We're having conversations in there about moving to different countries, specifically South Africa and other places. So I'll leave a link for that below. It's completely free, so you guys can check that out. The third thing that kind of surprised me was the pace of life here. So people like to take things a little bit slower here, and you can consider that a good or bad thing. But
that could be that could be whatever you're used to having, man. Because being from Chicago, it's a fast-paced city. It's not on the fast pace as New York. New York is fast-paced times 20. It feels like. I've been there. Shout out to my NY people. But Chicago is a fast pace. But there be times where we would like to slow it down. I know I do. The older I'm getting, I would like to just slow things down a little bit. But the fact that it's a slower pace out there, fantastic.
So people like to take things a little bit slower here, and you can consider that a good or bad thing, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, people put a little more emphasis here on, just taking their time and enjoying their time.
Yeah. And
I think there's a lot of value in that. I think in a lot of places like the U.S., people are in a constant rush.
Yeah.
And it's like anxiety-inducing. People get completely burnt out, and I think that's one of the reasons, the main reasons, a lot more Americans are considering moving somewhere else. It's just straight up unhealthy to be completely stressed out every second of your life.
Respect. And I'm having a great meal. The food is great. The atmosphere is like amazing. There's so many people here.
100%.
And if you've never been to Cape Town, you have to come to this place. It's like magical. It's like a place you've never seen. There's so many different parts to see, so many different people, so many different cultures. It is like the best. If you come to Cape Town, you have to go to Long Street and go to Mama Africa. I've never been to a restaurant where they wash my hands before I eat.
That's fine here.
They wash my hands before I eat.
They wash your hands.
They wash my hands after I eat. And
they wash your hands before and after you eat. Oh man, that's top tier service right there, man. Top tier service.
like, wait a minute, this is like top notch service here. We had crocodile, we had oxtails, we had
oxtail there.
Yes,
Is it like a Jamaican style oxtail, or is it like
they
South
weren't really
African?
jerk, but they were like amazing. I don't know what that there was something else. What was it? Yeah, there were worms.
Say it one more time.
Mopani worms.
What?
I've never eaten no
worms?
worms, like tree worms. I said if I'm gonna be a world traveler, I must eat this worm.
Okay.
My stomach was a little quaky before I ate it, but
I bet.
yeah. But I just want everybody to know that, you know, when we're in the States, all you hear is, and no knock on nobody, but Jamaica, Cancun, Cozumel, the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Man, you need to, you got to get out and explore, you know.
Word.
You know, people need to get out and explore this thing that God has created. You can have a house with an address, but that's not really your house. When God made this thing, He made this whole thing yours to live in, to explore, to enjoy. So,
I like this brother's way of thinking, man. I like his way of thinking, man. Like, yeah, people go to the typical Jamaica, Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. People go to those typical places. Nothing wrong with going to those places, but tap into the other parts of the world, like he's saying, like South Africa, or you know what I'm saying. Go to like other places like Germany. Like tap in with other places outside the typical vacation spots. That's what's pretty much what he's saying. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. Now, some of the places that he mentioned I haven't been to, so I want to go eventually, but I feel where he's coming from. Definitely feeling how he's thinking, for real.
I'm going to do a little more enjoyment.
Word.
Nice.
The next culture shock was the fact that it seems like almost everyone here is completely caught up and in the know with everything going on in America. So, but yeah, a lot of people here have their own distinct cultural identities, but it's like, I feel like people here are pretty relatable. It doesn't feel like you're in a completely different world.
Right.
So I think the difference between here and the U.S. is it's as different as you want it to be. So if you want like a city life that you're familiar with, you can have that. If you want something with a bit more adventure than what you're used to in the U.S. or another Western country, then you can have that. Like it's all in one place. It seems like here.
Mm-hmm.
And the last culture shock is actually seeing how seriously people here take their sports.
Hell yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Americans love their sports too, of course, but it's just a different energy.
It's a
here.
different vibe. I could definitely feel that. Definitely a different vibe. Like I said, us in America, we love our sports, but it don't be to the degree of passion like people like in South Africa or in Germany or any other parts. You know what I'm saying? They be tapped in. Win or lose, they tapped in. They show their true emotion, their true passion for their clubs, and that makes it dope. You know what I'm saying? Out here, if a team is trash, man, you ready to just say the hell with them. That's true. But out there, win or lose or draw, they locked in. They're gonna be locked in with their squad forever, man. And when they win, they party for sure.
An entire country come together to support their national team.
Yep. Look at that. The Springboks.
It feels like a game day out here is a national holiday. I'm exploring other countries too, so if you guys want to leave a comment below, let me know what country you're most interested in. And yeah, we'll see what ends up on the list for where to go next. So I will probably always travel, but for sure, for the foreseeable future, I will be living in South Africa. It's just too good.
Fire.
I'm going high. I'm going high.
Hey man, shout out to Frankie with the cam, man. Much love, respect to him. The link to the original video will be down in my description box below. Make sure you subscribe and tap in with him, man. I appreciate his 5 culture shocks, his breakdowns on what makes South Africa different from any parts of the U.S. And from what I've been learning for the last year and a half, I agree with him wholeheartedly, especially with the sports. And shout out to the man he interviewed, man, talk about like, yo, the restaurant where you go, hey, wash your hands before and after you eat, that's top tier service. And then just being tapped in with just the culture, the people, man, instead of going to the typical spots. Now, he's not saying do not go to those spots, man. If you want to go out there to vacation, have at it. You know what I'm saying? It's your business. but tap in for real with like places like South Africa, like, such as Cape Town and all this stuff. Tap in with them, man. The peoples out there are fantastic. I already know the vibes with y'all. Shout out to all my peoples out there. Y'all rock with me heavy. Y'all be tapped in, recommending me videos, and I appreciate y'all. Got nothing but love, respect. It's December, so I know y'all lit probably watching this video. If you're not watching this video, hey, hope you spend a block and watch it later, man, when you settle down chilling, drinking your Black Label beer, on God. So shout out to all my peoples in South Africa. Shout out to Frankie with the Cam. Much love, respect to everybody, man, who we tapped in with this content. I appreciate y'all. We are on the road to 40,000 subscribers, and we are less than 600 away. No, less than 700 away. I appreciate y'all. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. Find me right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. Any of the videos you may check out, please comment in this video, my other videos. Leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got you. I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, this the Dope Guy, and I am out. Yes, sir.